Well, hello! Welcome back to my channel. Jashana here to talk about a couple of friggin' booktubers. Honestly, I think I might have talked about one or two of these people previously, but it's fine. One of my 2021 goals for my channel, things I want to kind of keep in the forefront of my mind, is to do more shout out videos because I enjoy doing them and sharing the love and talking about people that I'm digging and content that I'm digging, but I just forget about it a lot of the time. And it's been a while since I did one. And my kind of loose goal is to try to do one like about every quarter or so. So here's one to start. And I started this list in December and I just figured, hey, I'll do one now. Why not? Why the heck not? So first up, I want to talk about Rey of Books. And she is a channel that I discovered a few months back whenever I read Ring Shout. I was looking up reviews from Black booktubers of Ring Shout, and I discovered Rey, and she has a lot of videos on her channel that are library focused, which I love. And I believe, if I remember correctly from looking at her Twitter, that she is a part-time librarian as well. So she's all about the library, but she does really cool videos talking about the different resources that are at libraries and her using those resources. So love that. You guys know I love libraries. And she is just a delight. She's very positive. She has this very genuine aura vibe, what have you. And I also found her reviews really thoughtful and thought out. Just the way she would speak about books in her videos, I just really appreciated it. She has not been posting recently because she is pregnant, and I believe, again on Twitter, I saw her talking about kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus from her channel because being pregnant, having a bit of a difficult time with that, which she talks about very openly on her Twitter. Definitely go check out if you can relate. But yeah, being pregnant, having a couple of different jobs, I believe, and just various things going on, it was a little hard to keep up with her channel, so she's taking a bit of a hiatus. But like I said, she has lots of videos already, so you can go through her backlog and catch up while she's on her little pregnancy hiatus. But I think definitely worth a subscribe, even if it's a little bit before she posts again. I think well worth the wait. The next one is Book Hunter, and she is just the absolute sweetest little soul, the most just tender, gentle energy. She's so calming. She's Filipina and reads mostly classics, and she does a lot of classics hauls from thrift stores, so thrifted, used books. And if you like that kind of thing, definitely check out her channel. I don't really even read that many classics. You guys know I try to here and there, and like Wuthering Heights, I adore, but I just like her content. I just like her energy. Like I said, it's so calming, so soothing, so lovely. But definitely if you do read classics, absolutely check out her channel. And then Bookmark Chronicles, another Rey. I discovered Rey via one of Ashley at Bookish Realm. She does quite a few live streams here and there. And I can't remember which one it was, but it was a couple months ago or a month or two ago, one of her live streams. In the chat, Rey was in there, and I was like, who's this person? Because we were kind of interacting and kind of on the same page on some stuff and just having a good time chit-chatting. And I checked, and I was like, oh, she has a channel, cool. And I just really like her. We have a lot of crossover in books that we read, similar genres, fantasy, some dystopian, some young adult here and there, some adult, like, just we have a lot of similar tastes in books, which is always great to find someone that you enjoy their content and their personality, and you guys read similar books. It's like the trifecta, right? She started her channel less than a year ago, around 7 months or so ago when I checked, but she's super consistent with her posting. So if that's something you really look for in someone to subscribe to, I know I don't really care if people I subscribe to don't post all the time. If I like them, you know, I'm gonna watch whenever you post. But it is nice when you find someone that you really enjoy and they do post pretty consistently. So if that's important to you, definitely Rey might be the one for you. Reads with Rachel. You probably are aware of Rachel if you've been following me for a hot minute. I find that, you know, you have like crossover with certain people that are kind of in your general booktube circle. of just having acquaintances in common and friends in common, or being friends yourselves. And so you probably are aware of Rachel, but I just adore Rachel and her channel and what she puts out and what she uses her voice for. She is feminist as fuck, which is the name of her book club that she does, which is really great. And yeah, she's always speaking up, using her voice for reproductive rights, basic human rights for people with uteruses in general in the world, across the globe, but definitely here in the United States. And she's always talking about the importance of intersectionality, especially within feminism, and how white feminism is no bueno. And I just really appreciate her for that. And she's also very genuine and very real. Everyone's real, but you know what I mean? Like, she has kids and she talks a lot about, it's difficult sometimes having little ones running around when they're little and they're running amok, you know? And she'll record videos where you can hear her kids talking in the background, playing a little bit, or they come up and they want to climb on her lap, and she just keeps on going. And I really enjoy that, because like, obviously if you have kids and you have the ability to, you know, send them off to mom and dad's for a few hours while you book film on a Saturday, or have the babysitter with them, or whatever, you know, thing you might have where you don't have to have your kids around when you're filming, like, that's cool, good for you. But not everybody has that privilege. And I feel like there can sometimes be a little bit of a stigma or this thought process of, well, you can't do BookTube if you have kids running amok, right? But you can. And I don't know, people like it. I like it anyways. And I think you'll find that audience who appreciates that you are working with what you got, and you're showing that, hey, this is being a mom sometimes. And, you know, we like seeing the little cute kids too when they pop in the video. Luxurious Blue, Shane. I adore Shane. Just absolutely adore Shane. Shane is a Black queer booktuber who is just very proud of all things Black and queer, and talks about that a lot, and reads a lot of books by Black queer authors. And he is so just one of those people that's so unapologetically himself. And I thoroughly appreciate that in a person. And I also really appreciate his thoughts on books. We don't always read the same books necessarily. He definitely delves into some more literary stuff here and there, classics here and there that I might not read. And even when he's reading a book or talking about a book that I'm maybe not really that interested in, I still like listening to his thoughts on it, because he's just very thought-provoking, and he's very casual and conversational when he's talking about these books. So it feels like you're just sitting down with a friend to chit-chat about this book. And I really like that energy and that vibe. And he's also just fucking hilarious. I love his sense of humor so much. And last but certainly not least for today is Books with V, my little almost birthday twin, Vish. I adore Vish. We have gotten to be friends via doing a couple buddy reads together. And she is a Malaysian-Australian booktuber. And she started her channel about a year ago, I wanna say. She's also pretty consistent with posting. Quite a few of these people are, but she's like really consistent with posting, and she has a Discord server for her bookish community for their buddy reads and read-alongs and stuff, which is really great. And she is just the sweetest person, like truly just such sweet, kind energy, positive energy. I just adore her. And we definitely have very similar tastes in what we read. We read a lot of the same stuff, and we like a lot of the same stuff. Fantasy, high fantasy, but then also some Sarah J. Maas, you know, Throne of Glass and such, some fantasy romance here and there. So yeah, we have a lot of crossover in what we read all the time. And there we go. Those are the folks I wanted to talk about today. Again, I think I might have talked about in a different shout out a while ago, some of them, but it's fine. More love. Nothing wrong with that. Everyone will be in the description, of course, so please go check out their channels, see if you also enjoy their content, their vibe, their whole thing, and subscribe if you do, and then watch their videos. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.